Hello students, you are welcome to Nuni Asser's English classes. Today we'll learn how to draft advertisements. The topic is very important, especially for 11th and 12th graders and in general for all. So to begin with, we'll say the introduction part of the word advertisement. The word advertisement is derived from the Latin language, and the word from which it is derived is advertere. The meaning of word advertere in Latin language is turn the mind towards, to turn the mind towards. If we see at the diagram, it shows that the word started in Latin language advertere, and basic meaning of advertere was to turn. Then from Latin it entered French language, and in old French language the spelling changed from T-E-R-E, it became T-I-R. Pronunciation remained almost the same. In Latin it is pronounced as advertere, and in old French it is pronounced advertere. This is the only difference in the pronunciation, otherwise the whole lot difference is in the spelling of the word. Then again in French language, after certain period of time, there was a modification in the spelling of the word, and from advertere it became advertise. At this moment, the word also entered into English language, and in English it was pronounced and written as advert, A-D-V-E-R-T. After some time, or you can say in the late Middle English, the word advert was modified into advertise, and this spelling is continued till date. So if we go by the word advertere, which means to turn, or simply speaking to turn the mind towards, so main purpose of advertisement is to attract the attention, to turn the mind of the people toward a certain thing. Now let's see the purpose of advertisement, why the advertisements are drafted and created. So the first and foremost purpose is to provide information about the product, whether this is a product or any service or any idea which we want to sell. The main purpose of advertisement is to make people aware about our product. Second, main purpose is helping in the marketing of the product, because with the help of the advertisement, the product becomes famous among the people. It reaches to every rank and file, means high class people, middle class people, or even the common people in the society, lower class people also, through different media. Through different media, it may be print media, it may be electronic media, and nowadays social media is at a very high scale, definitely. So through any of these media, it can reach to the people and becomes popular, makes the product popular. Next point is, as we know that this is a form of communication, it communicates the message, and its main intention is to persuade the audience, to take the audience in the confidence. The audience can be the listeners, they can be readers, or they can be the viewers, they can be in any form. But main purpose of the advertisement is to persuade the target audience, to take them into confidence and purchase or take some action upon the product, idea, or the service we are gonna sell or we are talking about. If after viewing, after watching, after reading, or after listening to that advertisement, people don't feel like purchasing that particular product, it is the big failure of the advertisement. So this is the litmus test for any of the advertisement, whether it is successful or not. If it makes people psychologically ready, gets people psychologically ready to purchase the product, even if it is beyond their purchase, but it tempts them, allures them, attracts them towards the product, the job is successful. The purpose is successful and satisfied. Coming to next is types of advertisement. Though at different grounds there are different kinds of advertisements, but broadly speaking we can divide them into two parts. First is classified and second is display. In classified, you can see the main focus remains on the textual message, headings, and the core information about the product is supplied with the help of text only. It is linguistic based, language based, you can see. Second is display. Display is a combination of text as well as picture, sketch, diagram. As we know that a picture is worth 1,000 words. It's a well said saying. So in advertisements, the pictures of the products are presented in such a creative and thematic way that we need to write less number of the words, and whatever we write is also must be very powerful in message. It must be a powerful message and it must be in slogan form so that it can hit the mind of the people and get fixed over there. So these are basic two types. When we talk about 11th and 12th graders, so they are asked to write the classified one, this one. So we won't talk about the display one. We'll focus on the classified section of the advertisement, though classifieds basically limit themselves to the textual message. Still, some diagrams can be created and there is no penalty for that. To make them attractive, it is advised that some sort of diagrams and sketches should be there in the advertisement, but main and the prime focus should be on the textual message. Next is our marking scheme, format and value points. If we talk about the marking scheme, advertisement falls in the category of short compositions in 11th and 12th grades, and this is for in total 4 marks. These 4 marks are splitted into 3 parts under 3 headings. First is format. Format, if the format is correct, the student will be given and allotted 1 mark. Next comes contents, means whatever the information is supplied related to the product, that is for 2 marks. And next is expression. Expression is contains 2 things: accuracy of the language and then selection of the words and sentence structures. That is for 1 mark. So in total it becomes for 4 marks. If we talk about the format of advertisement, so it must be having a heading. We must begin the advertisement with the heading in the center of the box we make, and the heading should be in capital letters. If all letters are capital, well and good. Otherwise, at least first letter of every word must be capital. Better you go with all letters in caps. Next comes message, you may call it contents or body. Whatever the core information we want to supply related to that product must be written in the body. Again, the word limit for all the short compositions is 50 words. It was mentioned in the video of notice writing, so I haven't mentioned it separately over here. If you have watched that video, it's well and good. Otherwise, I'll give link in the description box. You can go and watch it again. So that should be in 50 words. And then comes, after once the body is complete, Then there should be the address of the advertiser. It can be contact number, email address, and office address anyway. But address of the advertiser must be there so that people who are interested in purchasing that idea or your services or your product may contact you. And there must be single line gap after heading, after body. So 2 lines gap would be there. First gap would be just after the heading of the advertisement. Then once the body is complete, again give single line gap and then write down the address. Or address can be incorporated with the main body of the advertisement. So choice is yours. Any way you want to go, you can just go. And the final step is box. Once your advertisement is complete, don't forget to put a box around it because it is a part of format. In case you write a beautiful advertisement and don't put a box around it, you will be losing 0.5 minimum. This is the penalty. Coming to next is value points. These value points will help you score maximum in the second head over here in the contents category. Because for contents we will be getting 2 marks and these 2 marks will be given to people in case we follow these steps. First of all, the name of the product, the service or the idea we want to sell must be written over there. Second thing is USPs, unique selling points. The special features of that product, idea or services must be supplied. Otherwise, we know there are hundreds of thousands products of the same category, the same type. Why people should come to you to purchase your product is the question. So they get convinced once we supply the whole lot of core information which is very unique to your product only. So USPs must be mentioned over there. Then next is price. Make a mention of the price also of the product so that people can make comparison with other products and can make up their mind to purchase that. And finally comes address of the advertiser. So these 4 points must be the part of the body of the advertisement, then only it will be complete and we can score full marks. Next is the salient features of a good advertisement. When you practice at home or in school, how would you come to know whether your advertisement is up to the mark or not? So there are 7 points. If your advertisement satisfies all these 7 points, so it's a litmus test for the write-up that it is good. Obviously, you will be scoring full marks. The very first one is it should be very simple. Don't use bombastic language and don't use metaphorical language. Be very simple in writing the message. Use very simple words which can be understood by even a common man. Next thing is it should be capable of holding the reader's attention. This is very good thing. People should feel interested in reading that advertisement again and over again. When people are reading newspapers, so classified ones as well as the displays ones, they are put up in such a way, they are drafted in such a way, they automatically attract the attention of the readers. And even in televisions and on internet and all, they attract the attention of the viewers. So they must be having this quality of attracting the attention of the people, holding their attention. Next one is it must be suggestive. Don't speak directly. Don't ask the prospective buyers and clients to come and purchase, to come and deal with you. Rather be very indirect in your message. It should give a hint only. Next is it should have conviction value. Conviction value, it must be capable to take the people in confidence that whatever is being said is true. Next one, It should educate the people. Educate the people must give all the relevant and important information about the product. People must know about the USPs of your product once they watch it or once they read it. They must be educated. So all the related informations should be supplied in the advertisement. Sixth point is it should have memorizing value. Once the people watch or they read it anywhere, they must be capable to recall later on. That's why I told that advertisement should be having very powerful slogans. If I talk about few slogans, you can easily recognize an even 5-year young child. You may hear the child speaking those ones, and if you speak out those slogans, they will tell you which product they belong to. कर लो दुनिया मुट्ठी में, बांगुर सीमेंट सस्ता नहीं अच्छा है, हीरो होंडा देश की धड़कन, नोकिया connecting the people. So all these slogans, they are having very basic resonance in them. You needn't be very attentive or you needn't put in your efforts to memorize them. You once listen to them, they become the part and parcel of your mind. In this way, we need to create such slogans, such phrases, which can easily attract the attention of the people, and they become the part and parcel of their life itself, communicative life, you can say. And the last but not the least is it should be true. Whatever the information we supply in the advertisement must be true, and if this is the case, it will enhance the value of the product and the company in the eyes of the clients, which will be very helpful and instrumental in striking a strong bond between the customers, clients, and the company. So these are the 7 points. Whenever you draft any advertisement, test it against these 7 points. If all these 7 points are satisfied, it means your advertisement is very good advertisement. Now let's see the examples. There are 2 examples. One is for sale and purchase, another one is only for sale. In sale and purchase, we can see it is written that interested in purchasing a 2-room flat. Here, the person who has given advertisement wants to purchase a house. So, when we purchase a house, what type of the information we need to furnish and supply in our advertisement? We can see over here. A 2-room flat. This is the value point. Housing society in AK Nagar, Gwalior. Actually, this is T1 which is picked up from a newspaper. The room should be spacious and well ventilated with modular kitchen. 3 things about the rooms in the house. Next one, good construction and ground floor preferred. First 3 things must be there. Next 2 things, obviously they can be compromised, especially that ground floor, this status can be compromised. But construction quality should be up to the mark, and the rooms must be big ones, very spacious, properly ventilated, and modular kitchen. That is required. And it must have a parking facility. In case anybody is having a house which meets all these requirements, may contact the address given over here. As I told you that the address can be written just after giving single line space, or it can be incorporated with the advertisement itself. This is a choice, but there must be a gap between the title and the advertisement. You can see over here, this gap is there. Next is for sale. Suppose we want to sell a house or a vehicle or a service, any idea? So how to draft the advertisement? This is regarding Maruti Zen, Suzuki Zen, very old advertisement when Maruti Zen was in existence. Nowadays it is phased out. Maruti Suzuki Zen is available for sale. Then specification about engine 900cc, new tires, scratchless body, insured with all required documents, inbuilt music system, run 15,000 kilometers only. You can write down run or done 15,000 kilometers. Two words can be used for the distance, total distance covered by the vehicle, either done or run. Single-handed, mint condition for 1 lakh only. Interested buyers may contact name of the person, contact number, or meet personally after this one. Time and place is given. So this is how the advertisements are drafted. Here in this we saw the person who has written this advertisement did not make use of the complete sentences. The core information is supplied through the phrases. If we write the full sentences, it becomes very ticklish. So don't go for that. Whatever the important and relevant and core information is there, frame beautiful phrases, appropriate phrases, and then keep them putting by separating with the help of the commas. And this will make your advertisement complete, easy, and effective. So that's all for now, children. We'll see you soon with the next video on the writing skill. Till then, bye-bye. Take care.